have a laundry list of items that I'm going to cover, and then I'll open it up to any questions and things that I may not have covered during this. So first of all, let's talk a little bit senior stuff. I'll just start with, no, I don't have any answers about prom. Prom is, it went to the round table. We met as a staff as we gathered some information this week financially to present to the round table. All schools did. So we have sent that to the powers that be, and hopefully we'll learn something about prom and all that kind of stuff this coming week. Graduation, as you know, I think the parent survey kind of set off a firestorm amongst some people this week that the district sent out. But, you know, just trying to calm everybody's nerve. Graduation is still on. The information is still on the website. And I'm sure in this fluid situation, more information will be coming. So that's all that I really have about the graduation piece of it. I do have... Ms. Timisbury, I'm going to apologize because I don't remember the order I sent them to you. But we'll talk some senior stuff real quick, and I'm going to let her present a couple of different graphics that we have posted. If you'll just pull one up, Ms. Timisbury, that may be easier. There we go. In meeting with seniors, we talked about some fun ways to celebrate them. One is this class of 2020, Let's Walk Down Memory Lane. GISD has created a graphic for you where you're going to add a daily picture, starting kindergarten and ending with your senior picture. So just kind of to show the steps that have been taken to get us where we are today with our seniors. So just fun little deal with the picture frames and social media. As you can see, you can post it with different hashtags, SHS Corona Class of 2020, GISD Always Connected, GISD 2020 Grad, and hashtag Run Mustangs Run. So that's out there. That's fun for the kids. It'll be fun for us to see their pictures when they were little, all the way up to where they are now. So that's one thing. Another, let's talk about, go to that seniors. Yes, this one right here. So on Tuesday, we had an awesome turnout for seniors. Seniors picking up their cap and gown. Teachers stood out in the rain and celebrated the kiddos as they came through, and we got a lot of great response from parents and things like that. However, we did have some seniors that were either working or taking AP exams or preparing for AP exams that couldn't make it that day. So seniors who did not pick up their cap and gowns on May the 12th, they had to go to the Balfour office. They're in Garland. It's at Beltline Road, 1111 Beltline Road. And anytime between 12 and 5, Monday through Friday, they can pick up their cap and gown there. While we're talking about cap and gowns and stuff like that, I've been asked about different stoles and medals and things that also accompany graduation regalia. We are still gathering all that kind of stuff, and we're going to be placing that in an envelope for students, and we're kind of waiting a little bit more on more graduation stuff in case there's tickets involved and all that kind of stuff that typically goes with graduation. So we can just have one more senior envelope pickup that would have all that extra stuff on there. The only thing I really don't know a whole lot about us getting, we're going to be getting all that kind of stuff, is academic patches. I just haven't had any confirmation on us getting those academic patches because they were locked in a warehouse. So I'm hoping to get some more information about that. Hold that right there, Ms. Timisbury. The next thing I do want to talk about with seniors, on Wednesday, May the 20th, we're going to host our senior awards from 11:30 to 1. We're going to record it so we can post it. We're also going to go Facebook Live with that. We have about 462 seniors that we're going to be recognizing. So it could take a while. And if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can kind of pop in and out on the live feed, or you can just go back and watch the recorded version of that. But that's happening Wednesday, May the 20th from 11:30 to 1. So that's going to be fun. One other thing about seniors, that I can think of is yesterday started our pickup and drop off of senior items, yearbooks, technology, band, athletics, art, fine arts, all that kind of stuff, library books, textbooks. And I think we distributed probably half of our senior yearbooks yesterday. So Monday is the next day that we're going to do this, May the 18th. Last names M through Z are going to be able to drop off and pick up their items from 9 to 11, and A through L from 1 to 3. So obviously, if you have an AP exam in the afternoon or in the morning, you need to come at a different time. Traffic was flowing really well. It's a lot better than the traffic flow at Cap and Gown. So it shouldn't be an issue if you need to come at a different time. And then the next thing about seniors, if you'll go to your next graphic, Ms. Timmisberry, and Ms. Timmisberry may want to chime in on this because she's kind of heading this up. And I'm going to put her on the spot. Do you want to talk a little bit about this for the seniors, Ms. Timmisberry?
Sorry, I had to unmute my mic. Yeah, I can. So what seniors are going to do is they are going to, and it's been sent through their email. I didn't want to put the form online because I didn't want random people like adding their videos onto our stuff. So they're going to create a video. It's 8 seconds long. All the details are in their email. So if you do have a senior out there, just tell them to check their email. I can't remember what day it went out on. It's all been a blur. I think on the same day that this was posted, so May 13th. But they're going to submit a video, and we're going to make this big old collection of videos, and then we're going to post them at graduation. So it'll be fun. So please, please, please have them make their video. And that's all.
Okay, so that's it about seniors. So I'll move on to a couple of other things that I have, and then I'll open it up for questions. Just don't forget about senior drop-off and stuff. She has posted the last graphic that I sent her. And again, I applaud Ms. Timmisberry for having to deal with me because she just handles it with a smile, and I can get that done. I threw her all these graphics, I don't know, about 9:53. And she had them pulled up and ready to go before this meeting started. So again, applaud her. This is for those that are not graduating. GISD is offering a new credit summer program. So if kids are in middle school, I think this used to be called Jumpstart. But if you're in middle school and you want to earn high school credit this summer, or you're in high school and you need credits to graduate, online courses are going to be available through Edgenuity for students grades 8 through incoming seniors. And then you just need to contact the Saxon Counseling Office for registration and what courses are available. Registration is going to open on Monday and going to go through the 29th. And then it runs pretty much the month of June. So anybody that wants to get ahead, I know that Coach Simmons, our golf coach, he retweeted this graphic on Twitter because his daughter took advantage of this and graduated in 3 years. And I think she's like 19 and a senior in college. So pretty cool deal if your kiddos are looking to get ahead, or if we're living in this quarantine world and there's nothing else to do this summer, maybe they can get some more schooling done. As I'm going to try to convince my kiddo to do that, but I don't know how successful I'll be. Okay, Ms. Timmisberry, you can take that down. I think that's all the graphics that I threw her. Let's get off the senior spin for just a minute and let's talk grades first and foremost. All work needs to be turned in by Monday, the 18th. We've been pulling failure lists, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 times a day. We have kids in a lot of different buckets out there. We have kids that have failed all year long. We have kids that passed semester 1, passed cycle 4, and we haven't seen them very much during this pandemic. We have kids that will do an assignment and then log off for 2 weeks and come back. We have kids that are now this weekend turning in, 6, 7, 8 assignments, trying to get their grades up. I just beg you, if you have a kiddo out there that is struggling, not doing anything, that make one final push this weekend to try to get their classwork in, because in a perfect world, you're thinking, okay, these kids didn't get their work done. Well, they'll go to summer school. Well, I'm really concerned that if they're not engaged now, they're not going to want to be engaged in the summer, because summer to kids still means summer. So do everything we can this weekend to get these kiddos to get their grades in. If your child didn't get, I know you're on here with technology, or maybe you're on with your phone, or maybe y'all received consumables from the district. I'm going to be at the school on Monday accepting consumables from 9 to 3. I'll have a bucket up there. So if you have friends that did consumable work, those packet drop-offs are going to be on Monday. The other thing with underclassmen that we've been asked a lot about, when are we going to get our yearbooks, and when are we going to do all the kind of stuff the seniors are doing? So number one, as you know, underclassmen are not going to turn in any technology. They're going to hold on to that for the summer. However, we are going to have a pickup and drop-off opportunity for them this coming week. It's going to be Wednesday and Thursday of this week. On Wednesday, underclassmen, last name A through L, can pick up and drop off their items. That's band, fine arts, athletics, textbooks, library books, and then yearbooks. They're going to be able to pick up and drop off those items from 9 to 11. A through L, it will be 9 to 11. M through Z will be 1 to 3. And then on Thursday, we will do the same thing, but we'll flip it. M through Z would come in the morning, 9 to 11, and A through L, 1 to 3. Again, if you have an AP exam or work or anything like that where your underclassmen can't make it, traffic flow has been great. So just come at the time that will best fit your schedule, especially if you're working and you need to give the kiddo a ride up there. The way that works, in case you haven't seen the map or kind of missed it, you're going to pull in to the school like you normally would on any school day. And then the groups are set up with signs all the way around the horseshoe of the building. So obviously that will start with choir and band right there in the front of the building. And then you just kind of make your way around: girls athletics, boys athletics. Textbooks and library books are right behind the gym. So you'd be in the inside lane. If it's boys athletics, you'd be in the outside lane. And then it kind of bottlenecks down to the yearbooks. We may be moving the yearbooks. Right now they're backed by the portables, but since we're not doing technology pickup for underclassmen, we may move yearbooks to the awning, but it will be marked with signs. So it'll be pretty self-explanatory once you get there. Other than that, we don't know about underclassmen awards, if we're going to do those virtually live, or if we're just going to put something out in a graphic or something like that. So that has not been decided because, as I've said all along, most of the focus has been on taking care of our seniors and getting them out. I know I probably left something out. Trying to look at my 75 different Post-it notes that I have around my desk to see if there's anything. I can't think of anything. Maybe it'll come to me. If y'all have some questions, you can start posting them over in the chat box, and we'll go from there. Has there been any discussion about that? Yeah, not formally. There's just been some of us talking about what it looks like. If you look at Dallas and Fort Worth at what they're doing with some hybrid models, a lot of that has secondary kids starting the year virtually. And then your elementary kids being socially distant throughout the district. So what that looks like, to take a Dallas thought of what that would look like in Saxe, just for us, it would be, like Armstrong and Sewell kids being spread out throughout Hudson and Saxe High School, to keep the class sizes to a minimum and to keep them socially distant. nothing has been set in Garland as far as how we're going to start, what it's going to look like. I think the governor's speaking on Monday with phase 2, and then I'm sure throughout the summer. So one thing I know about Dr. Lopez is he's going to research and try to make the best decision. So I think he's just kind of sitting back and seeing what's going to happen before we make any decisions. But as principals, we talk. Are we going to be like this? Are we going to be in a hybrid model, or is it going to be full bore head, everybody in the building? So I just don't know. But no, there hasn't been any formal discussion. Any idea if guests will be allowed at graduation? Only thing I have is what has been posted on the GISD website. I know work is due on May 18th. Does that mean 11:59 p.m.? We need all the time possible. Yeah, get it in. I'm sure they'll take it whenever they can get it. The only thing with that 11:59 p.m. is that it strains and puts more stress on the teacher trying to get all their grades in to meet what my directives are. So, but yes, just get it in, Jennifer. Get him to get it in. We do have a graduation meeting scheduled this week, so I'm sure that you'll be getting some more information by midweek. Thank you. Confirm M through Z Wednesday 1 to 3. Yes, that is correct. That'd be good, Jennifer. That'd be good. Try and look through my email to see if there's anything else. Oh, and Amy, I just saw an email. I've been put on a committee. I was, voluntold that I'll be on a return to school subcommittee. So I guess we'll be talking about that soon. Amy, I'm going to hold you responsible for jinxing me on that thing. It's all right. It's all right. All right, guys. I mean, again, we don't have to sit here if y'all don't have anything. We have about 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes left before we would typically end this call. If you don't have anything, you can click off. Okay. Once work is turned in, that's it, right? Yes, that's right. That's it. When I got home, because I've been able to be at the school this week due to teachers cleaning up and getting everything done for the summer, I got home and my kids, both of them were like, I'm done. I'm finished. So yes, they're done. If all work is in and you can get on Skyward and check grades and all that kind of stuff, yeah, they're done. So, I mean, we're not done. Teachers aren't done, but the kiddos would be done as soon as they finish. Amy, you're welcome. It's going to be weird not waking up on a Saturday morning knowing that I'm going to come talk to a few of y'all. So, I know Timmisbury's probably excited that she didn't have to deal with me for a little bit. I'll give her something else to do. Yes, Amy, it's hard. I'll miss y'all. When will grades be submitted to DCCCD for those dual credit courses? That's a good question. Since we don't officially end till the 21st, I know they have to go through a process. So I'd assume towards the end of the week that they would be submitted. But I don't know. I'll try to get that information and have it pushed out since we're in a kind of a different situation. All right, Amy, I'll do that. I did it yesterday a few times, and over the announcements, it was weird. It's like I was just talking to myself because not a lot of people were there. Tanita, I'm going to text, since we're kind of waiting on more questions, I'll text and see if I can get that answer before we get off. Anything else? How many, Tony, he's saying Monday, he thinks. So maybe it's going to be quicker than I thought. But I always say that with an asterisk because anything could change. So Monday, we think about that. That's right, Jennifer. All right, guys. One final call for questions. Then I'll do my run Mustangs and then we'll end it. Going once. Enjoy your summer as well. I appreciate y'all chiming in, helping me out, getting through this, and we were able to do it together. You all take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'm sure we'll see some of you at graduation. We'll see some of y'all at pickup. If not, we'll see you in the fall. You all have a great summer as well. And as always, run. Mustangs run.